see here. Hello and good morning. I hope that everyone is doing well and is in great health today so that you can open your ears and your mind to something I've always considered, since the day I discovered it, a very serious matter. What I'm about to tell you may come as a surprise, and many of you may have doubts that what I say is true. But I can assure you, along with hundreds of scientists and extensive research, that plastic is harmful and toxic, and has the potential to kill unsuspecting victims. It's no wonder why I label plastic one of the world's deadliest serial killers. Yes, plastic, the most common convenience this world has come to believe is necessary. It's almost as if we have no choice but to drink and eat out of plastic. But that's only because many products that we ingest are only available in plastic, such as many types of yogurt, juices, water, soda, and thousands more. Did you know 90 billion plastic water bottles are sold in the United States alone? You may be thinking it's too much of a common product to be harmful to anyone, and that if it was harmful, they would stop its production for food and drink containers. Well, I have many facts to discuss with you today that say plastic is harmful, and if you continue to eat and drink from it, you may die from cancer. For many of us, death can very well be a scary thing to imagine. But the point of my speech is not to alarm or frighten any of you. It is only to inform the possibly uninformed and to give advice to those that will take it. Now let's think about plastic and what it actually is. Plastic is nothing more than man-made chemicals, which have let man experience many great conveniences, such as durable car parts, coolers, computers, and cell phones. But plastic has also brought many great sorrows upon the human race when carelessly used. One of the necessary ingredients in plastic is the chemical Bisphenol A. I'm going to spell this on the board for you. Bisphenol A. It's in most common plastics. It is the main building block for the most common plastics. It is in everything from plastic drinking bottles to plastic microwave dinners. BPA mimics the hormone estrogen, and when food or beverages, hot or cold, come in contact with it in the form of plastic, it leaches out and gets into your bloodstream. Some adverse health effects of BPA in plastic are cancer, birth defects, genetic changes, chronic bronchitis, ulcers, skin diseases, indigestion, liver dysfunction, endocrine disruption, asthma, reproductive effects, hormonal changes, infertility, declining sperm count, just to name a few. It's no wonder why the cancer rate is rapidly rising. Now, let's talk about who is most at risk for these problems. And the answers are infants and fertiles, which is a baby in the womb. If you either microwave your infant's milk in a plastic bottle or feed it food from a plastic container, you are giving your baby small doses of a hormone called BPA, which will lead to reproductive system harm and also cause brain defects. And isn't it odd that more and more people are becoming gay or homosexual every year? And the reason behind that is when the chemical BPA disrupts your natural hormone levels, it can lead to early onset of puberty, more feminine characteristics in males, reproductive defects, impaired female reproductive development, sperm defects, and genitalia deformities. Studies prove lab animals given liquid daily from a plastic baby bottle suffer damaged brain and reproductive systems. I myself do not use plastic for food or drink as much as possible, because even small doses prove to have lasting effects on humans and lab animals. Studies show that every hour your liquid sits in a plastic bottle, it leaches measurable amounts of BPA into your liquid. It all depends on how long the bottle has been sitting with the liquid inside it, and temperatures. The hotter the temperature, the faster the chemicals leached into the liquid. Styrofoam is also a form of plastic, and when you put hot coffee in a styrofoam, it leaches out very much rapidly. And I cannot go to McDonald's and buy coffee in a paper cup. They will not serve it to me. Laws prevent that from happening. It only comes in styrofoam. But there are many safer alternatives to plastic use. You can buy glass, metal, or paper products, which I have right here. Here's a paper milk carton. I will only drink from this. And here's glass soda and glass iced tea. And now, here's the culprit right here. If you look on the bottom of this bottle, it says HDPE, number 2 with a recycle sign around it. That's high density polyethylene. This plastic contains the chemical Bisphenol A, which is actually a hormone that mimics estrogen. Now, why would you take in a hormone that mimics estrogen? Isn't that a female hormone in a natural body? It is. I actually have some plastic here. And this is actually the plastic your bottles are made out of. In plastic microwave safe containers, so-called. I used to microwave my food in this plastic until I found this out. But this is actually the beads, which are made from chemicals that your water bottles are made from. And also many types of safe, so-called water containers and plates that many people microwave on a daily basis. Now, in my work, I see many people using the same container over and over to microwave their food. Over time, the container absorbs what they are microwaving in it. Either hot spaghetti, different liquids, noodles. It stains the plastic, which shows that plastic is an absorbable substance, and it actually leaches into your food. I actually have the chemical that your water bottle is actually made out of, polypropylene. This comes from an extruder at my workplace. When this comes out of the machine, it drops on the floor, and it stinks very grossly. I don't think any of you would pour water on this and then drink that water. Would you? I actually have another piece of plastic here that came from a plastic extruder that makes plastic that is made for water bottles. Now I could pour water in here and you can drink out of it, but would you? It is a chemical. I hope all of you will consider what I have said today. And if it sounded like I was preaching, I'm sorry. But I believe money has fueled this market, and it has made the world blind to conveniences. So thank you, and may you all live long, healthy, happy, prosperous lives.
Thank you.
I actually don't want this stuff. Does anyone want plastic plates or anything?
After that, no.
Yeah. Thank you.